Hello, hello. Today is going to be a fun day, hopefully. We've got a new version updated, which means we get a new character. Dialyn's finally here. And while she is very cute, a very cute character, I probably won't be pulling for her this time around. I want to try and hard saving for Shuangguang later on, so unfortunately I won't be going for her. As cute as she is, with her equipment and whatnot. But we will be playing the story today, so let's go ahead and dive right into it. No reason to hold back, so let's just get a roll on things. I have really no idea what to expect from the story this time around, but I can only assume that it'll be something, relating back to that other guy who's disappeared with a evil woman. But hey, here, let's do it. It's been a while since Senior Shuangguang left. So that's what that was. There was a message in the mailbox about some missing dialogue, but okay. By the way, Belle, about that Senior Shuangguang who dropped by suddenly last time, did you ever tell her about those illusions we saw of Senior Yi? Not yet. I only meant to say hi before she rushed off in a hurry. She made me promise not to tell Shifu about it. Probably some kind of secret mission, huh? Besides, what we saw were just illusions. I don't think that we should tell her what we only saw were fragments of this full story. Makes sense. Speaking of which, Fairy, what's the status on the location we tagged for the periodic ether fluctuations?
The spatial fissure has stabilized to a traversable state. Connected area, old mining site. Recommendation: proceed with investigation within the current stability window.
Sarah used Idhari's ability to determine the direction she and Senior Ye both went.
Was it just a few lines, or is it gonna be sporadic? Looks like it's gonna be sporadic, but... Alright, Whoops. Looks like we need to investigate the old mining site soon. We'll tell Senior Shuangguang once we get more info. Yeah, Shifu might have made arrangements already. Senior Yi, I hope he's doing alright. I hope he's not stabbing us in the back. However, on that fateful evening when the Exaltus Overseer Mavroka met her end, a storm intertwining with the fates of the Yi siblings was already brewing in the depths of the Lemon Hollow. Does a creator actually exist? Isn't that what you see right in front of you the best proof? The creator knew your nightmares, knew your fears. They even know that side of you that you've been so carefully hiding. Why keep running from who you really are? The creator has never been stingy with rewards for mortals who will fulfill their grand purpose.
Your dearest wish will be fulfilled by them alone.
My wish.
Yes.
Well,
Buried deep within your nightmares. The thing you fear most.
ooh.
The very thing you'd stop, no matter what it costs.
I can only assume it's related to Shuangguang some way.
Most terrifying consequences.
Oh yeah.
Your wish is to stop this scene from ever becoming reality, and the authority granted to me by the Creator can momentarily reduce those fears of yours to nothing.
Ooh. This is looking cool. You made him emo now.
The onslaught of those nightmares. If you want to sever the connection between your sister and that sword, then the Creator is the only hope for you.
Xiaoguang.
Okay, quite the intro. Nice. Chapter 5, On the Precipice of the Abyss. Everything that happened within the hollow remains shrouded in mist, and for now, Soyban Temple is still bathed in a tranquil, peaceful, everyday calm. Perfect timing, Belle. Everyone from the temple went out with a Dialyn today to help with the neighbors, so it's just us left at Soyban Temple. I was about to ask you to help tidy up the guest room next time. Tidy up the guest room. Next time when Shuangguang comes by, we can ask if she'd like to stay over. Just then, some pretty lively laughter and chatter come from the outer courtyard. Is everyone back already? That was quick. Should we go check it out? Let's see what's happening. I guess for the time being, I'll swap back to appropriate wear. Hey, there she is. Well, even my wife didn't know about the secret stash. How'd you figure that out? Though there are many ups and downs, wishes come true in the end. That's basically saying I'll scrape by on my exams. You see that light brown hair and pretty red ribbon again. All things in the world are bound by fate. Patience, patience. Let me peer into the secrets of heaven. Please help me out, young master. My rooster has, with a pretty tail, has been gone for 3 days already. Could you divine whether a yellow weasel spirit might have taken him? This is a symbol of a Zuna wind. Zun stands for the rooster, which also means to enter. When did she get here? When did Sierra Swankon arrive? That tone, it kind of reminds you of the Yushuan Sifu. Is she divining for people? Don't worry, ma'am. Your rooster is perfectly fine. Judging from the hexagram, he's currently simply chasing after his destiny and freedom out in the vast world beyond. Is that so? But he's already quite old. Now don't you worry. The young master here knows her stuff. Don't let that young face fool you. She's got real skills. Why just see our day a delivery truck from Good Goods came rattling down the road, and the back door flew clean open, with a load of cargo was about to spill out and hit someone. Doesn't this little sheep who strolls by, gives a wave, and whoosh, everything pops right back in. Back then, nobody even knew she was Suibun Temple's acting temple master. Folks were saying her moves had the same flair as Yishuan Sifu's. Just lending a hand. I'm just glad no one got hurt. That's all that matters. Miss, my kite string broke, and it flew so far away. It's gone. Will it ever come back on its own? Well, look here, little one. The fortune slip says, when lofty trees meet the wind, a single thread of fate is quietly woven. Your kite didn't just fly away. It helped connect your wish to the stars above. When you grow up, you're going to be as tall as those trees on the outside. You'll be able to reach up and catch both your kite and your wish again. Hello. Senior, what are you up to right now? The once chatty acting temple master freezes at the sound, a flicker of caught red-handed embarrassment flashing in her eyes. Junior, you were here. Today the weather was nice today. What I mean is, Junior, you're here. When divining solemnity comes first, so you should address me as an acting temple master, got it? Acting temple master? Speaks of the absolute truth. Yes, everyone, my junior is here to remind us that today's auspicious hour has passed. The heavenly signs have dimmed. It is no longer suitable to divine further. That was all for today, everyone. Should any troubles arise, you are always welcome to visit Suibun Temple. Junior, there's something important I need to tell you. Come with me for a moment. Trying to keep her cool, Senior walks off to the side, mysteriously beckoning for you to hurry and follow her. So that's what this is about. Yeah. At least it's not just English, it's other language, so, And other certain NPCs. Voice resources for affected languages will be added in the future updates. Yada yada yada. Oh well. Phew, that was close. Almost blew our cover there. Thanks for playing along. Look at Bullion's intel will still need some work. Senior Shuangguang, about that acting temple master title, and that Banyue backing you up. That's Bullion, right? The one who secretly snuck down from the Yunkui Summit to train the Phalum Heights? We thought the Suibun Temple was unattended today. Since Shifu and Senior Fufu aren't around either, If someone comes to a divination, I'm the most senior disciple here now, so I just took over for a bit, you know? The other day I was hanging around Waifu Peninsula when I ran into the Bullion. Both nearly jumped out of our skins thinking they had been sent to drag us back to the Yunkui Summit. Last time we met was so brief that we didn't even really get to chat properly. Why did you sneak down the mountain, Senior? Well, for certain reasons, I'm not exactly allowed to leave Yunkui Summit as I please. Shifu had me in seclusion training for ages. It was so boring I could scream. Just after I came out of seclusion, I heard Shifu had headed into the city for something important. My brother and Senior Fufu probably went with him too, right? Talk about perfect timing. Yeah, the brother, he's definitely over there too. Senior Shuangguang's brother. That must be Senior Yi. Sounds like she doesn't know what happened. Telling her now would only ruin her mood. I'll find a better time later. These days, little Bullion and I have been traveling around Whitehead doing all our part to fight evil and help those in need. Oh, and we heard a ton of those stories about Shifu in your past adventures. Stuff like foiling the Exalted conspiracy, resolving crises in the Hollow, just hanging out all got my blood pumping. But then my grand adventure hit a teeny tiny problem. I kind of ran out of adventure funds, so I left in the rush and didn't bring enough with me. Just when Bully and I were at our wits' end, a figure suddenly zipped into my sight with a whoosh.
That was you, Junior Belle. You're my lifesaver, and the only person I can depend on in Wi-Fi now.
Please, please, you're the only one I'm close to here. You'll take us again, right? Pretty please? Kick you in. You're making it sound like still too formal, Senior. Swipe Temple is a Yunque Summit outpost. Naturally, it's your home too. If you move in, things will only get livelier. Of course, we'd love to have you here. My brother Wise and I both live here, and there are other disciples around too. If you ever need anything, we can always help out. Perfect. But now that you mention it, I do have one teeny tiny little favor to ask. A tiny favor? Go ahead, ask away, Senior.
First, call me Senior a few more times. I'm enjoying it.
She's adorable.
Huh?
You don't want to?
Sure, no problem. Senior Shunguang?
Yay! Well, I never get tired of hearing Senior, but given the situation, just call me Xiao Guang for now. My brother and Shifu call me that.
That would be easier than Shuangguang.
Can I just call you by your name?
Oh, and about who I am, could you keep it a secret from the others for now? It took a lot for me to sneak down here, and if word gets out, Shifu will know in no time and have me dragged back up to the mountain.
Yishu and Shifu's usually so carefree. I didn't expect her to be so protective.
Well, with whatever that little nightmare vision that he's supposedly seeing about Xiao Guang here, I can understand why they'll be worried. I promise, if anyone asks, I'll just say you're my friend who admires Junquei Summit's way of training. They haven't seen you before, so they'll be fine. Awesome, you're the best, Junior Belle. It's settled then, don't worry. While Shifu's away, if anything happens during all adventures, your senior will protect you with everything she's got. This is my first time being a senior, it's so fun and satisfying. As Xiao Guang speaks, you hear a voice calling for help from the door. You hurry to the door. Young masters, my name's Old Zhao. Is your legal name Old? That's just kind of a shame. I'm a miner who lives not far from here. Something's happened at the mining site. I ran into some Suiban Temple disciples on my way here, and they told me to find one of the Yishu and Shifu's new disciples. The old mining site? What happened? Some of my fellow workers in one of the Banyue ships, Shifu's apprentices, are trapped there by the Miasma.
What are miners doing there? Isn't Porthalumix under a work stoppage order? As far as I know, the acting manager is
These miners just can't stay out of trouble.
to be enforcing that.
Well, it's not technically a production zone. The place had been mined out and abandoned. They started shutting it down years ago. That shutdown was interrupted by the Miasma disaster a decade back. Hardly any miners or their families made it out alive. They left their equipment behind, and the mine faded from public memory. Lately, people have been saying the Miasma's thinned out, almost like an ebbing tide. Which got some clueless, promotion-hungry manager thinking it would be a great idea to send a team in and see if they couldn't start things up again.
Oh, those managers.
The miners who had survived the disaster wanted to go back and pick up some keepsakes, so they volunteered to join the team. And now look at the mess we're in. That apprentice was supposed to be their muscle, but he hasn't made it back either.
Took a drink right there. Porcelain has already managed to rescue a few, but no one knows how long it'll take to get the rest out. I couldn't get in touch with Banyue Shifu and the helpers from Porcelain and didn't exactly put my mind at ease, so I came to ask for help from the young master at Suiban Temple. Don't worry, Mr. Zhao. Please, lead the way. I'll go with you right now.
The old mining site? That's exactly where Sarah and Senior Ye went. Perfect.
That was her name. I keep forgetting her name, Sarah.
Then tell Xiao Guang about it.
And me too, Senior Xiao Guang. Mister, we've got a few things to discuss and prepare first. Could you share the location with us? We'll head over right away after. Thank you so much. I need to hurry back to help now. I'll be counting on you both. Manor rushes off in a hurry. Belle, you looked like you wanted to say something earlier. Seeing a few people trapped in a hollow is a piece of cake for me. Trust me, I can handle it alone. Usually I can help keep Suiban Temple safe. I'll be quick in and out, promise.
I couldn't say it back there, but you've been in seclusion all this time, so I guess Shifu and the others haven't had a chance to tell you.
Things have been pretty rough out here.
Truth is, before we came to Wi-Fi Peninsula, we didn't just run a video store. My brother and I have another job. We also take on commissions as proxies.
The worst kept secret in all of New Eridu.
Proxies! So that's your specialty. No wonder Shifu, who rarely takes on disciples, made an exception for you two. That means... well, we could actually...
Yep, we could head into the hollow to save those people. You looked really worried just now. We just gotta let my brother know about the situation first.
Yeah. Helping those in danger is part of what it means to be a disciple of Yunkwei Summit. Besides, my brother and I actually go way back with Banyue Shifu. It's been years since we last spoke, but he really looked after us before. If his apprentice is in trouble, I can't just stand by and do nothing.
So you know Banyue Shifu too? He's helped us out a lot before. Let me try to contact him now.
He's a cool guy. I try to reach Banyue Shifu, but there's no reply, so I tell Wise about the situation first. She's so fluffy, just want to pet her.
Master, Banyue is currently inside Lemnian Hollow and cannot be reached at this time.
Well, that's convenient.
Fairy says Banyue Shifu is in the hollow. Maybe he already knows about the trapped miners and his apprentice.
Sorry, may I ask who Fairy is?
Our AI assistant.
I am Fairy, a Type 3 general-purpose AI equipped with total sequential integration. I am also Master's Supreme Assistant.
Oh yes,
the most
Supreme
versatile
Assistant.
companion
Forgive
for
me.
hollow navigation, data processing, and life management. Last but not least, when Master makes questionable decisions, I offer a modest spark of wisdom to keep things on track.
You also rack out the electricity bill like no one else.
Hello, Miss Ye Shengguang. I have forwarded your lifestyle preference analysis report to Second Assistant. That is, the Master's rather clumsy brother, as an important reference for arranging your guest room.
Hey.
Miss Xiaoguang, if you're curious about Master's little secrets, such as how many snacks they've been secretly hoarding, whether they talk in their sleep, or which hand they squeeze first when they get nervous, I can also provide you with a report of equal depth. After reading it, you'll understand Master about 89.75% as well as I do.
Very please.
Fairy, maybe we should talk about that later.
Thank you, Fairy. But I think I'll try getting to know Belle on my own.
Is Fairy trying to play wing woman for us right now?
Little by little,
Like trying to make us
I'll
get
leave the hollow
Xiaoguang
rescue
to
and the
Xiaoguang
custom
to know us
arrangements in your
better?
capable hands.
Understood, Miss Xiaoguang. I respect your spirit of discovery, and I look forward to building a peaceful life at Suibian Temple with you.
I guess Fairy can be considerate once in a blue moon. Alright, back to the matter at hand.
Belle, you and Xiaoguang should head back first and get ready to go into the hollow. I'll set up the HE to support you.
All right, the first team up between Phaethon and Xiaoguang begins now.
Phaethon? Well, so you're the legendary proxy I heard of talk about a few days ago? Sorry, seeing people comes first. We gotta focus on what's important. There's a preliminary grasp of the situation there. Same people from the Porcelainics have been rescued. Some people have been rescued, but their managers and one of their miners and Banyue Shifu's disciples are still missing. Belle, Xiaoguang, Ilse is ready. You wanna start the hollow rescue now? Am I gonna get to play as Xiaoguang here? A little demo? That'll be fun. Back in the hollow. Ready for some fun.
Were there always flowers like these in the hollow?
I think I've seen flowers like these before. And they don't seem to show any signs of miasma corruption either. That ties back to what old Zhao mentioned earlier. Miasma in Lemnian Hollow seems to be receding like an ebbing tide. Maybe this is one of
Is
the
it
signs
receding
that
or
the
being
miasma
gathered in
is
one
getting
place
weaker.
for something big?
Places once swallowed by it are starting to show traces of life again.
Is that so? I feel like I've seen these white flowers before. A long time ago. But where was it? Never mind. That doesn't matter now. Let's keep going.
The path's blocked. Let's use disintegration to clear the obstacle.
Help! Help me!
Oh,
Someone's calling for help.
yeah, these flowers are definitely new. Ooh, she got a little sword case with her too.
Help! Please!
Request received, dear. Time up.
Dialyn! Whoa! Okay. That's what you can do. Cool.
Dear, please leave a 5-star review for today and delete any prior complaints or negative comments. Otherwise...
She's scary. Something about her just reminds me of Sparkle.
Back safe, right? You have to understand how important I am to this operation. If I can't submit the mine reactivation safety report,
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours. I almost envy how blissfully clueless you are.
Oh, I do like her though.
Mess, you don't even realize it.
Please kindly shut that little mouth of yours.
How does that saying go? Don't put your foot in your mouth.
causing a mess? What do you mean?
Reasoning with a reckless fool isn't in my job description. I'm only here to deal with a customer complaint you filed a few days ago. Who knew you'd run off somewhere this dangerous? Finding the quickest and most
I love the
efficient fix for
Lilton,
every
Lilton her
complaint.
voice. It's so,
That's the mission of our TOPS cross-department customer service center.
it's funny.
Think of me as your
I like it.
particular self-service guide. Want me to switch to the kitty navigation mode while I'm at it?
You?
Hello.
Hey, Dialyn, we meet again. What's TOPS Cross-Department Customer Service Center? Weren't you with Krampus?
Shh, times are tough. Gotta keep a few side gigs to stay afloat. Judging by that look, you didn't come here for sightseeing either, huh?
Sadly, no.
We heard people are trapped here. My friend and I came to help. If you're also here to rescue people, why not join us? It'll be safer that way.
Me? Oh, I'm just an unlucky call center operator who came chasing down a customer complaint. But hey, since we're all friends here, I'd be glad to help if you promise to leave me some good reviews so I can hit my quota today. Oops,
Well, how can we say no to
there I
that?
go, running my mouth again. As soon as I say yes to something, trouble pops right up.
Just a few more theories emerge nearby. So tell the manager you guys could take cover. Press the ally skill button to use. Ah, okay. No little Schwangong demo, okay.
Got one for complaints.
She plays pretty cool, I like her.
Got two.
Well, now you tell me.
Judging by the way you fight, you're from Yunquay Summit, aren't you?
Oh,
What? Yunquay Summit? No way!
I'm trying to do it. Button, button, button. I don't know if I'm doing it correctly. Oh, hello.
Pay close attention to what I'm saying.
No, that's fine. There's Strong too. She does play pretty cool. I already kind of like her a lot. I was originally going to skip her in order to hard save for Zhao Guang here, but maybe I
It's easy to
could
hang up
try
on
for her.
annoying
Just
complaint calls. But echoes in your head? Not so simple to quiet down.
I didn't quite catch all that, but she's tempting me. She's tempting me. Oh, this is awful. Since you're the rescue team, get me out of here first. Are there any more survivors ahead? How am I supposed to know? Just get me out of here first. Oh, my whole body hurts so bad. You organized this startup event and whatever it is, and you don't know how many people there are? I've arranged for someone to escort you out. If you keep trying to mess around, I can't guarantee the coordinates I leave will be accurate. There is also my young man. Same lights comes first. Let's keep moving. Hello. You're here to save us, right? I'm fine, I'm not badly hurt, but you need to get that young man quick. Right there, look down and you'll see. A kind-hearted young disciple from Banyue Shifu's martial arts school came with us, doing his best to keep us safe. He tried to help me, but ended up getting stuck at the bottom of the cliff. The mirrors are so thick down there, I don't dare go any lower. All I can do is wait here. Thank you, I'll leave it to all of you guys.
Godlike sacrifices? The exaltists were wiped out. Why are these things still here?
Oh, definitely gotta say all that. Even just this little tease we're getting of Shangguang here is very cool.
For complaints? Too late for that!
Ah, cut me off.
The exaltists? I thought the defense force wiped them all out. Didn't expect to see stragglers here.
They're like roaches, there'll always be stragglers.
Leaving loose ends like that isn't a good habit. Seems like this place has got more uninvited guests than I thought. You there! Speak up! What are you doing here?
Bunch of snot-nosed brats.
You?
I think ignore Xiaoguang looks a bit flustered.
Talk now, or we'll stop being nice.
You're ignored again.
Listen, friends. That's not how you interrogate someone. He's got the right to keep his mouth shut, you know? That's fine. He can stay quiet. But if he can't show his worth, we can always hand him over to the defense force. Hey, you. I've heard that some folks in the defense force hate your kind with a passion. If you end up in their hands, by the time you're ready to talk, they might not be in the mood to listen. Right now, you're
How
basically
tragic
an
would that
employee
be for
trying to
you?
pay off your boss's debts after the company's already gone under. No matter how you look at it, you're the one taking the loss.
Alright, I'll tell you. Just don't tell him why I said it. Weren't you acting just all ready to die a minute ago? Get me up already? I've had enough of living our day in the fear. It's all because Lady Sarah suddenly decided we have to go searching for some ancient array. Of course, it's Sarah.
Of course it's Sarah. What kind of ancient array?
I'm not gonna lie, I've got no idea. We've been running around like
Yeah, he
headless
definitely lost
chickens
all his
for
fights.
days. No clue what we're even looking for. She just said to keep an eye out for anything that looked like it was hundreds of years old or didn't belong here. Honestly, I don't think she even knows what she's looking for herself. What rotten luck. I thought joining the Exaltists would turn my
Presumably it
life
was whatever
around,
she
but
saw through
not long
Hikari's
after
little
I signed up,
dreams.
the Overseer died, and now I'm just running and hiding, living in fear. You know what? Just hand me over to the defense force already. I'm done.
Fair enough. Can't give up.
Don't give up hope. You can still turn a new leaf and start over.
Not sure how, though, but that'll be on you to decide. Or figure out.
The only ones starting over are the sacrifices Lady Sarah reverted back.
Wait, sacrifices reverted?
Oh,
What do you mean?
that sounds interesting.
Oh, that's complicated. After Overseer Mevarok died, the Creator gave Lady Sarah some kind of power. I saw it with my own eyes. She turned several sacrifices back to normal. No trace of corruption at all. She called it, return to the origin.
Interesting.
In the visions, Senior Ye said Sarah freed him from his nightmares. She must have used the same power.
Stuff like that's way above my pay grade. But ever since Lady Sarah inherited the Creator's authority, she's gotten more and more mysterious. No one knows what she's up to.
Teetering on a megalomaniac,
The only
possibly?
one still tagging along with her is that gloomy guy.
Who's she with?
Nah, shh.
Oh no. Could that be?
Uh-oh.
Master, your heart rate just spiked to 140 BPM.
That's pretty high.
Red-handed stress levels. Your brainwaves are showing intense activity in the panic topic change zone.
Very shush.
If you try to change the subject now, your pitch will rise by 15% and your speech speed by 40%. Credibility predicted to drop below baseline.
Well,
We should prioritize saving people. How about we just restrain him for now and question him?
Thankfully, they did not hear Fairy, I guess.
yeah. What matters now is finding the trapped people. I'll hold them in place for the time being.
Well then, let's keep moving.
Moving. Dialyn smiles and lingers, faint, knowing. She doesn't oppose your decision. Yeah, of course she would know. Part of the Erdu IRS, basically.
The path is blocked by rubble.
That's a massive piece of rubble. Let's take a look around.
Huge boulder blocking the tracks. You really can't walk over that? Doesn't look that hard. With that appears to be flammable ore scattered around. Maybe try using a disintegration to detonate the flammable ore? You don't have enough flammable ore here, though. That minecart over there is packed with it. First, activate the tracks and transfer the minecart here, and detonate it. Yeah, I can figure that out.
We need to pull the lever first to activate the right track.
Then we need to push the minecart to the rubble, right?
There it goes. Oh, Shuanglong, you're gonna probably want to move from there. Shuanglong! Shuanglong! Blast away. She just tanks it, I guess.
The trapped person should be inside.
Better use disintegration again.
Hello.
Thanks for saving me back there. I'm Ningtian. How should I address you all?
Rep 2493. Dialyn here. No need to thank me. Though, if you really want to, feel free to hop on the TOPS website, navigate to the bottom right corner, and click Contact Us to send a nice little thank you email. Don't make the title too dramatic, though, or the system might flag it as spam. Something like commendation. Perfect service from cross-department rep 2493 would be perfect. What do you think?
Sounds like a lot of effort.
My friend here was just joking. She works at TOPS. Just call her Dialyn. I'm Belle, disciple of Yunque Summit, now training at Swabian Temple.
Little
This is
darling
my friend
Dialyn.
Showang. She's a mystic too. And this is my assistant Eos. We heard people were trapped in the miasma here, so we came to help.
I see. It's rather embarrassing to admit, but some miners had asked Shifu for help, saying they needed protection while recovering valuables in this area. Shifu happened to be away at the time, so when I heard the miasma in Lemnian Hollow was receding, I thought maybe I could handle this myself. After all, I've trained under him for some time now, but I underestimated how dangerous it was. I got separated from the miners and ended up trapped here myself.
The Shifu you mentioned. Was it Banyue Shifu?
Yes. Do you know him?
You school guy.
We do. Not long ago, he helped me and my companions get through some big trouble. Helping his disciple now is the least I can do.
I see. What a coincidence. It's not safe here. We should go. The hollow's unpredictable. Please, be careful.
Who's watching us? Oh, Zhao. I guess it makes sense Dialyn wouldn't be here alone.
But I'll do my best not to slow you down.
Don't put too much pressure on yourself. Another pair of hands is always going to be helpful.
More of these annoying creatures! Time playing hooky is valuable too.
Hey.
Smash them!
Well.
Never ends! I'll handle you all at once!
Oh.
I'm right here!
Whoa.
After hearing countless voices of the dead.
What the hell?
Listen to your inner voice.
Oh, dang. Banyue!
We're saved. It's Banyue, Shifu.
Hello. Thanks for the aid. What the heck happened there, though? How to play Banyue? Hold attack to enter the visage, wrath.
Banyue Shifu always shows up right on time.
Fret not, I am here.
Oh, he's fire. Don't know if I'm playing him right, but I'm doing something.
There are more evil creatures lurking over there.
There's the big ones. 2 of them.
No issue. He's not much of a threat. Keep yourself safe. Don't run. Mountainous strength. End this hatred.
Whoa. That was cool. Oh, there's Gil. Okay, that's pretty cool.
Is everyone okay?
Shifu.
Thanks for stepping in, Banyue Shifu. We feel much safer with you here.
Thank you for helping out.
Miss Dialyn, your aura seemed shaky when I arrived. Is there something on your mind?
Seems like there's probably gonna be a lot.
I was just distracted for a moment.
Sorry, Shifu. I acted rashly. I thought I could save people, but I only ended up putting everyone at risk.
Don't do it again. Tomorrow morning you owe me 300 strikes on the practice dummy.
Yes, Shifu.
I've told you before, your fists must be able to defend yourself before they can save others. Compassion only counts if it's as solid as your punch. Rendering assistance beyond your strength is a second disaster. You reached for the drowning and became the stone pulling them down.
Yes, Shifu. I'll remember this. And accept my due punishment when we return.
Banyue Shifu is usually so humble and easygoing. Who would have thought he'd be such a strict teacher?
Does this relate to that why Krampus wanted to get to him before? I haven't forgotten that part.
Banyue Shifu, do you still remember me?
Yes, Xiaoguang. I saw you when I arrived. But when facing an enemy, all distractions must be put aside.
Right. Facing an enemy is like holding water in your hands. One crack and it all spills. That's why, no matter how strong or weak your opponent is, you must give full focus. That's something my brother and I learned from you when we were little.
It has been some time since I've seen you last. You've grown taller, and your heart is as bright as ever.
Wait, Xiaoguang, were you Banyue Shifu's disciple?
Oh, I don't consider myself worthy of being called a true master. I only showed Xiaoguang and her brother a few basic moves before they went to train with Yishun Shifu. Now I just run a martial arts school, teaching people how to fend for themselves. That's all.
You're far more than that.
Oh, ain't that nice?
You're a disciple of Ishun Shifu from Yunquai Summit. I've heard your sect is full of gifted mystics. It's an honor to meet you.
Oh, Yunquai Summit. When we were fighting earlier, I couldn't help noticing your sword case. It looks very interesting.
That it does.
Ye Shunguang of Yunquai Summit. Inside that case must be the Qingming sword, right?
The Qingming sword? Xiaoguang, you... Then that means...
Why are you looking at me like that?
Ishu and Shifu told me about the side effects of the Qingming sword. You just did all that fighting. Are you feeling alright? This is all my fault. I shouldn't have let you come with me on this rescue mission without knowing the full story first.
Hey, relax. See? I'm fine.
Fine for now, but you can't push it.
Must have told you all the scary rumors about this sword, but probably didn't mention the sword case, huh? Don't worry. This case is something Shifu crafted after years of research. It keeps me safe from the sword's price. I can channel the case to defend myself, as long as I don't break the seal and draw the blade itself.
You know, now that I'm thinking about this, this is actually the second, like, legendary sword that we've had. First was Miyabi's sword, now we have the Qingming sword to look after. What's the deal with Aereo and these, like, magical swords?
Really?
It's true. If you don't believe me, you can ask Banyue Shifu.
Yes, that is what Ishwan Shifu has explained.
Oh, you scared me. I thought my recklessness had put you in danger.
Even so, Xiaoguang, you should always be cautious.
Yes, I will. Please relax. Shifu had me train in seclusion over and over to reinforce the effects of the case. Otherwise, I wouldn't be standing here in one piece right now. Speaking of which, I have a small favor to ask. Please keep my presence in Wi-Fi Peninsula a secret.
Did you sneak down here?
Yes? But this isn't the place to talk. Let's leave this place first, and then I'll explain everything to you. Oh, my. Sorry to interrupt. I stepped out for a moment only to witness a touching reunion, but my supervisor's probably about to show up.
Little bunny is around here somewhere.
I'll head out and let you enjoy your reunion.
Thank you so much for today, Dialyn.
Getting you all into my debt's gotta be a pretty solid performance boost, huh? Don't forget to leave me a good review, everyone!
I have a feeling you'll come after us if we don't leave a good review. Dialyn's petite figure gradually fades from sight.
Shifu, we've rescued everyone who was trapped. So, shall we?
Yes, let's head out.
Sound of everyone's footsteps fades in the distance, but Dialyn, who left earlier, returns from the way she came, with only a slightly mischievous smile on her face. As the one Dialyn hears some unusual voices with the seas coming up from ahead. Oh, what are... That went by very fast. Looks like I stumbled upon some secrets again. Mission comes first. Let's wait and see how things will play out.
Next up, we're off to see that impatient supervisor. I heard an unusual echo.
So that's what that line was about. I didn't quite hear it the first time around.
How does it feel to play the role of a warm-hearted person? I'm not warm-hearted. Just trying to get some good reviews to boost my performance. And helping out my new friends along the way. You're really getting into it. As your colleague, I would like to remind you not to forget about the task. The task? Do you mean from Tops or the boss? You're a cunning one. As Krampus's judge, whose orders do you truly follow? Whose will do you carry out? Can there be any other answer? I'm just joking. You're always so strict, Senior Chow. I'll retrieve that thing myself. So, did my kind-hearted senior come all this way to lend me a hand? Lend you a hand? Even as colleagues, there has to be some sort of exchange. Since the boss allows my...
I gotta say, it's hard to be intimidated by someone who looks like that. It's like such a plush little bunny.
Just as I expected.
It'd probably be offensive to say them directly, though.
I don't intend to owe you a favor so lightly. After all, you are a meat-eating rabbit, Senior Zhao.
Good, you understand. If you mess up your mission, cleaning it up will cost extra. You'd better start soon to avoid complications.
I have no intention of giving up my own target, but I'll have to wait a little longer.
Wait for what? Don't forget, when I checked its operation logs, I confirmed. It's the Purge Unit Type 0. Or in other words, the killing machine designed to suppress miasma.
So they are still at their Banyue then.
You also visited the place where Tops deployed it all those years ago, and confirm
Or no, that was
the
a
truth,
something else then.
as you call it.
Getting mixed up. As he words, Dialyn lowers her gaze and smiles. Her smile vanishes entirely. So the blood fills her mind, her gaze sinking to the cold, scrutinizing stare. Dialyn slowly walks through the stretch of long, silent ruins into the Lemon Hollow alone. Whoa. Whoa, this is... Okay. What did Banyue used to be? Jesus. Oh. Dying screams pierce her ears like shards of glass scraping against her nerves. Blast erupts amidst the chaos, tinged with a small rust of sharp curse crashing to the ground, gorging a searing hole in her mind. Thick, viscous wails flow forward, and the halved words served us by slaughter, that like barbed anchors drive deep into the listener's eardrums. When she closes her eyes, the voices of the dead clamp around her throat, turning into bruises. Drawing herself away, like barbed anchors, drive cross and spread until the sole listener seems to taste the blood in her own throat. Drawing herself away from the recent memories, she lifts her eyes again. The coldness that once swirled in Dialyn's gaze is gone.
Don't worry. I'm not questioning the accuracy of your information, Senior Zhao. It's just that there's yet another thing to chase down. What is it? Earlier in the hollow, did you hear any strange sounds? Hearing the dying voices of people inside the hollow. Your ability certainly expands Krampus's intel network. The boss will use anyone as long as it benefits Krampus, and I've got no objections to that. But tell me, are you showing off your ability in front of me right now? Ow.
You mean you got those big old ears and you can't even hear?
Favorite senior is being so defensive with me. I'm not talking about the voices of the dead. It's my own voice. Huh? Your own voice? That's why I find it so interesting. Hearing strange sounds in the hollow isn't anything unusual for me. But hearing my own voice, that's a first. Could it be that I actually died a long time ago and forgot about it? And what stands before you now is nothing but a shadowless ghost.
You should get the spook shack on that one.
Should cut back on these lame jokes while you're on duty. I'll look into what you mentioned. Just remember, stay focused on the main mission.
No problem. By the way, the person looks idiot stayed. What are you planning to do with him?
Saving him did make your entrance more believable, but anyone who takes credit for acting on their own is always unpredictable. And I don't like that kind of unpredictability.
That doesn't look good. These flowers are sucking up the miasma. That's why it's thinning. Got someone working in the yard today, making noise. After leaving the hull with Banyue's chief Wanila, Zhao Guang tells everything that happened. I finally managed to finish training in seclusion, only to find out that Sheaf and my brother, Senior Fufu, and Senior Pan were all away from the temple. I was so bored.
Since I haven't been back here for so many years, I wanted to come and see it for myself. I thought, if it were you, you'd understand.
Fine. For now, Yishuan Shifu won't hear anything from me.
Really?
But you have to promise me that you won't put yourself in danger or use the Qingming sword. During the investigation, wherever you go, I'll go with you.
Banyue Shifu, you are the best! I promise!
By the way, what should we do with the Exaltist we captured? Should we hand him over to the defense force, or...
We can question him a bit more first. But before that, Xiaoguang, there's something
I gotta break the news to her.
I have something I want to ask you too. Since you spoke first, you go ahead.
Oh boy. Actually, about Senior Yi, he didn't leave with Yishuan Shifu and the others. You tell Zhao Guang about what you hid from her. Phew, I was gonna ask whether you've been keeping something important from me. You look so nervous just now. I didn't expect it to be about my brother. Sure, I can be a bit reckless and all, but my brother's always been discreet and level-headed. If you made a choice like that, there must be a reason, more to it than it seems. Since you're already looking into his whereabouts, let's go together and get to the bottom of this.
Shi Yuan has always been careful in what he does, but in case something has gone wrong this time, I'll help you with the investigation.
Something's gone very wrong indeed.
So, you're not angry?
At first, I was a bit angry when I sensed you were hiding something from me. But I'm also relieved you didn't continue to keep it from me.
I'm sorry, Xiaoguang. My brother and I were hesitant at first, but based on the information we have now, you deserve to know.
I understand. You were just worried I might act recklessly. But
Ain't she
don't worry.
sweet?
I promise from now on, no more going behind your back. Please promise me you won't hide anything from me anymore, okay?
All right, I promise. Pinky swear.
Pinky swear! Now, let's ask the others for more information.
Zhao Guang's expression returns to normal, and she turns to the captured exaltist.
The person you just mentioned, the one always with Sarah, was it Yes Xu Yuan from Yunquei Summit?
Yes, that's him. Just some outsider who defected halfway through, yet Lady Sarah trusts him more than any of us.
Defected? Why did he defect? Do you know?
To meet the creator, of course.
Then, what do you need the ancient array for? Aside from searching for the array, are there any other plans?
Lady Sarah got her
Probably
hands on
using
some
the
old
array for something
beat-up
heinous.
book. Ever since she brought it back from some market in Phylum Heights, she's been obsessed. She ordered us to search for the array, said it's key to our audience with the creator. As for anything else, I've got no clue. I'm not that high up the chain. I've been busting my back all this time, never complained, never quit. And
Until now.
still, I'm worse off than some guy who used to be our enemy.
Life's ain't fair sometimes, apparently.
Why would my brother get involved with the Exaltists and take part in such a dangerous mission?
Perhaps he's already secretly contacted Yishuan Shifu and plans to wipe out the remaining Exaltists in one strike.
He by himself,
If
though?
that's the case,
Really?
Why would Shifu possibly keep that from me and my seniors?
Or perhaps there's a reason he didn't tell Yishuan Shifu?
In the vision I saw, Senior Ye said he wanted to save someone.
He clearly wants to stop Zhao Guang from accepting the fate of the Qiming sword in some way. He must have some sort of prophetic dream of it happening.
Do you know anything about this?
Nightmares. Has my brother been having nightmares again? Sorry,
Xiaoguang seems to have recalled something unpleasant. Better ask her about it later. I was just curious. This info doesn't sound too reliable anyway. Let's focus on something more concrete. Since Sarah was last seen at the porcelain market, let's start from there.
I can come along tomorrow and help you all ask around. Consider it my way of thinking.
He clearly cares about Zhao Guang, but he's not gonna get anywhere good going like
That's
this.
fine by me.
okay. Thank you, Ningqian.
A moment later, after parting with everyone, Ni Shuing doesn't hand over the person to the defense force as promised. Get out of here. Go far away and find yourself a new life. You're letting me go? Just who are you? I'm one of Lady Sarah's people. Did she send you to help me? You played like a fool. Did you really think she cared for you? Played? What's that supposed to mean? That woman, she's too obsessed with the creator. There's no way you could trust her. Looks smart on the surface, but she might just be another pawn being used by play like a fiddle. But I don't think that person will succeed either. They seem like to be living for others too. Not worth my sympathy. What on earth pawn? That person? Somehow she thinks I'm worth trusting. Whatever, why am I even telling you all this? Just go. Forget about the exhaustion and everything that happened today. No need to thank me. I simply have no choice myself. So I'm gonna try giving you another choice. Nishuan's expression remains unreadable as he watched the stumbling yet lifelike figure disappear from the crowd. Oh no, we're Swimming Temple. After a day of commotion, everything has finally settled into silence. So Banyue Shifu and Xiaoguang knew each other from way back then. Xiaoguang's far stronger than an ordinary person, and now with Banyue Shifu, we're still be able to guarantee everyone's safety. That'll make things way easier. But the Qiming sword... Yeah, I get what you're worried about. I mean, look what happened to Yishuan's Shifu's sister after all those sword masters that came before. Having your memories, senses, and everything, even your life drained away, that's way too heavy a price to pay. But since Yushin Shifu placed a seal on the sword and sword case, she must have discovered some more about the side effects of the Qiming sword. For now, let's just trust in Shifu. For now, though, we should be more careful. It's best to avoid letting Xiaoguang get into any more dangerous situation where she might need to draw her sword. Tomorrow's investigation, we'll have to hope we can find some new clues. For sure. Oh, right, Xiaoguang's guest room is all set up. We referenced various lifestyle preferences and analysis reports. The other seniors at the temple help us out a lot, along with Billion and Bullion. Go check out Xiaoguang. When we first came to the Swimming Temple, Senior Yi and the other disciples were super sweet to us. Now it's our turn to treat Xiaoguang to the best. Ah, this room here, huh? Finally opened up. Little fan here and flowers. Blooming potted flowers look vibrant. Xiaoguang must be taking good care of them. Don't mind me just snooping a bit. Everyone pitched in to perfect the place. Hope you like it, Xiaoguang. Anything else you need? Wow, you managed to make this place so neat and beautiful in just a day. I can't thank you all enough. Everything's perfect. I love it. Just call me Senior call me Senior Xingguan. Xingguan Chuing. Like Junior Bell does. She told me you're really interested in our training at Yunqui Summit. Since we all got this connection, we at Swimming Temple will naturally show you proper hospitality. Thanks, Qingyuan. Being with everyone makes me feel so much more at ease. It's totally different from my training alone. I heard this place used to be even livelier. It'd be so much better if everyone was here. Then you start staying here without worry. Yeah, Xiaoguang, make sure yourself at home. If there's anything you need, or if you want to go shopping or grab a bite, just ask for me and Belle. Okay, then this is my little home in Phelan Heights now. You both must be exhausted today, right? Why not get some early rest? I was saying goodnight, Senior Sister Qingyuan goes to rest. Everyone's so thoughtful. Too bad I can't reveal my identity right now. Once I find my brother, I'll definitely make a proper apology to all my fellow disciples. Don't worry too much about it. I'll help find your brother. I've never doubted my brother's intentions. I'm just worried about his safety. So please help me investigate. He worked hard today, so let's get some rest too. Good night. Night. See you tomorrow. So did Xiaoguang like the room? Everything's good. Looks like Fairy's all prepared some casual clothes for Xiaoguang on your behalf. When the right opportunity comes, you should ask Xiaoguang to try them on and see if she likes them. Is that a hint that they're giving Xiaoguang a outfit for when she releases? Thank you, Fairy. Right, but first we need to find out where Senior Yi and Sarah went in the Push Lumix market. And since it's got something to do with some ancient tomes, maybe we should ask Xiaoguang to go to an antique shop tomorrow and ask around. So curious about the ancient tome. Anyway, let's leave for tomorrow and get some rest. Meanwhile, on the other side... So this is the side you've been hiding. I bet people around you never had a clue.
Should I call them adorably oblivious, or applaud your flawless performance?
Oh, here it is go full emo phase now. Yishuan walks out from the shadows, expression calm.
I never intended to hide this power from them. I just never found the right moment to tell them.
He's in his emo arc.
Ever since I
looking like
returned to
Sasuke
life,
here.
the longer I was trapped in that nightmare, the clearer this form became.
Tell me, why is it that after you erased my nightmare, I can't hide in this form anymore? Though I suppose it does make it easier to move unnoticed.
You should know better than anyone. It's not that I did anything to you. This power has always been the truth you've been suppressing. My authority comes from the Creator. So it naturally returns all things to their true state.
Just like what I demonstrated to you before, I made those sacrifices to return to their pure state.
Now they're just aimless drifters. Mindless, memoryless, poor, lost things wandering without purpose. Surely by now you understand my goal isn't meaningless destruction. The Creator can reshape the natural order and lay bare the truth itself.
Can we see one of those reverted sacrifices?
They see your suffering, your talent, and feel pity for your plight. Perhaps the power you and your sister share is more similar than you think.
True, we have seen. They already revealed the sort of splash that Xiaolong does have a sort of alter form.
Similar. I would have preferred if that sword had chosen me from the start.
What a good brother. But since the sword chose her, perhaps it also reflects the truth she's been suppressing. All the while, the sword is consuming her. One day, it'll eventually turn her into the coldest blade. The Creator is different. Their power doesn't take, it gives. They can restore her true freedom, completely severing the connection between the sword and your sister, freeing her from its chains. And you will also be freed from the nightmare forever.
And then I suppose that
means
you'll take the
saving
sword then
Xiaolong,
afterward.
I'll help you awaken this creator of yours. What about you? Why are you helping me? Or should I ask, what is your wish in all this?
I've already answered many times. For true peace. An unbreakable, ever-standing order. I still remember every one of the Creator's words of wisdom from when I was young. When I read
Is your
them for the
definition please
first
just a
time.
neutrality and blank slate for
Man
everything?
prides himself on his cage, treating it as if it was order. But their laws are like sandcastles, easily washed away by the tide. Their principles like spiderwebs, scattered by the slightest breeze. Their existence like a firefly's, extinguished at the slightest touch.
Wait,
But when the Creator's
don't talk
call
about bad
resounds,
fireflies around me.
there shall be no more extinction, for the seeds of conflict will be erased. No more decay, for the arrow of time shall be stilled. No more suffering, for the restless heart shall be steadied. When they descend, the tongues of those who quarrel shall be frozen. The arms of sword wielders hung in midair, and the hearts of the greedy turned to crystal. Absolute, eternal, unmovable, all coalesced in that clearness. Look at this world.
Sounds like you do just want to freeze and blankify everything.
Love and hatred, power rising and falling, civilizations waxing and waning. Even without the hollows, chaos and disorder would still fester, like maggots feeding on detritus. I've realized that the Creator is the answer that can end all of this.
The answer, huh? I hope you're right. Now, I've told you the location of the array. When are you going to take the next step?
Soon, just a little longer. That sacrifice, that flawless listener, is guarding this area. The purifying ritual to summon the Creator must go off without a hitch. Power. We need even more power to break through this miserable barrier. I can feel the Creator's decree resonating with my own longing. They are there, somewhere. A grand, cold, flawless will. So close to us.
Night grows heavy and deep within the Lemon Hollow. Something unknown is stirring in the darkness. Little Bangbu. That is certainly something, though. Where the hell is this? Is that supposed to be the Creator? Mysterious Bangbu is still there, standing alone in the shadows. His little hands are clasped together as if praying.
Hold on a little longer. Just a little longer. Very soon, salvation will come.
Even the Bangus are getting corrupted. A night of uproar and secrets silently sink into the deep darkness. As the morning light spills across the land, Soyban Temple welcomes a new day, and Ningxiang, who brings news for everyone. I went to Porcelain Luke's market this morning to ask around. Ginger from the antique shop said he remembers seeing that woman in red. She bought a severely damaged ancient tome to Ginger, saying she wants to restore it. An ancient tome. Do you know what the tome is? I'm not sure yet. Ginger said that since the ancient tome was severely damaged, it was a difficult job, so he recommended it to one of his old customers who's obsessed with collecting antique books, the Banyue Biao. I got his address so we can try our luck and pay him a visit, but Ginger also said that he's met some trouble lately. He might not be in the best of moods. Well, I still gotta ask. Things are getting very bad soon. Oh, flyers. The atmosphere here somehow doesn't seem very friendly.
Final warning. Everything's in writing. Ownership confirmed. The property must be cleared within 3 days. Tubbs' new business plans don't wait.
My family's ancestral home, passed down for 3 generations. And now it's yours? Those documents, you fabricated them!
Times have changed. It's all about evidence, not stories. Empty your place within 3 days, or we'll clear it for you.
Yeah, he sounds so cartoonishly villain.
It won't be gentle. Picture your moldy old books getting crushed by a bulldozer in the landfill. See what becomes of the things you hold dear.
You bunch of bandits!
Married woman leaves.
Uncle Biao? Are you all right?
That was Biao. I thought it might have been just Bao.
I'm doing great. 3 days. They expect me to clear out decades of collection in 3 days.
Sorry to bother you at a time like this, but we have a few questions. Do you recall an ancient tome restoration job from the antique shop?
Gone. It's all gone. They were after the collection, and everything's been taken.
Do you remember what kind of content was recorded in that ancient tome?
What did the person who took it look like? Did they mention where they were going?
Enough! Can't you see I've got bigger problems? I don't care where the
That'll be a bigger problem for all of us in your shop if we don't get any leads.
My collection is about to be demolished. I ain't got no time for your questions. Go away, all of you.
Sorry to bother you. I'm very sorry.
Oh, not the Banyue. Not doing that right now. Talk about bad timing. Banyue Biao is pretty beside himself with anger. Dad is in the mood to answer any of our questions. Maybe let me try talking to him alone first to help him calm down. It might take a bit longer, so I apologize for making everyone wait.
Oh, lost at another crossroads.
She's suddenly back.
What a coincidence running into you here.
Dialyn? What are you doing here?
The small one's back.
I'm, of course, here handling complaints. Top's cross-department customer service center at your service, specialized in dealing with the toughest, most unreasonable cases.
Unreasonable cases.
If you don't want to miss out on something interesting, you've got to keep an eye out. It's tough working at Krampus. You've got to grab every scrap of credit you can to stay off the bottom of the rankings. You freelancers wouldn't get it. Workplace competition is brutal.
Oh, sounds pretty intense.
Huh? What's with the
Is that why you're so desperate for good reviews?
What happened?
Briefly tell Dialyn about what happened.
What a coincidence, huh? Your luck came through again today. I'm here to deal with the same issue. Give me a moment. Let me think.
Yes, you should take some time to think this through.
Time for an ice cream break. Wait here and don't wander off.
What kind you getting?
What?
How can she be so casual about this?
Oh, that's her job. Everyone's still exchanging glances by the time Dialyn returns, quietly reading in her hands. Alright, it's done. This Banyue Bell is quite the interesting fellow. He couldn't possibly bear parting with a one-of-a-kind book, so instead he gave Sarah a replica. Turns out his cleverness made things quite convenient for us. Oh, that was fast indeed. Doesn't have a real binding to it, just being held down by strings. From what's just barely legible, the tome appears to be document unverified legends about arrays related to absorbing miasma and suppressing evil.
Dialyn? How did you manage to get that out of him?
Yeah, Dialyn. It's like you cast a spell on him or something.
How did I do that?
She's got some sort of powers on her. Exactly what I did. It will remain a secret. But look, I saw this big trouble for you. Got what you wanted, and he managed to save his house in the process.
Counting the last time I helped you rescue people in the Hollow, and the time before that with delivering Master Lumen, it's starting to feel like you owe me a lot of favors, don't you think?
I do not like the sound of that.
You're right. I don't know how we can repay you.
We didn't realize how much we'd been relying on you. How can we repay you?
Alright, just scan here to submit a tip.
How much?
I'm just kidding. You don't actually think I cash in on a crisis, do you? I'm not that type of person. What I actually want is...
She's so fun.
Whatever you're up to next, no matter how interesting or how much of a pain, count me in.
Huh? That's it?
Yep, it's that simple. You should be grateful it's me playing the Good Samaritan today and not Senior Zhao. Otherwise...
Yeah, it'd probably be a lot more difficult to deal with that, meat-eating bunny, as you call her.
Done deal.
Thank you, Dialyn. You're so kind.
Already putting me in the kind person category. Thanks for the compliment.
Unless it was they themselves that orchestrated that whole demolishing in order to make this moment happen.
Today is genuine. Right now, we're walking the same path together, and that's good enough for me.
Sometimes you seem like an innocent little girl, and other times feels like you see right through everything.
Alright, let's set that aside for now and figure out what your next move. Banyue Biao said this tome is extraordinary. It talks about divine purification, some kind of ancient array that can absorb miasma and suppress evil spirits. Whether it actually works or not, well, that's another story. Hearing this, Xiaoguang perks up. This is a matter of utmost importance. Now that we have this tome, let's head back to Huiban Temple and discuss it there. Xiaoguang seems to just remember something. Should I ask her now or wait until we're alone?
Senior Xiaoguang, are you okay? Your expression just now seemed a bit off.
The array that absorbs miasma and suppresses evil spirits. Actually, when my brother and I were kids, we heard bits and pieces from our parents. They seemed to know something about it.
I hadn't really heard Senior Ye mention your parents before.
Yeah. They passed away when we were very young.
Ah, figures.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bring up something heavy.
It's alright. When you think about it, how many people in New Eridu don't carry the pain of losing someone they love?
True.
Besides,
We just went through that whole story with Idhari before, so...
They both knew a bit of mystic arts, they were free spirits, deeply in love, wandering from place to place in their younger years, seeing the world, enjoying the mountains and rivers. Later, they came to Waifei, witnessed the dangers of the miasma, and couldn't bear to see the workers in the mines suffer. So, they decided to stay and help. With everyone's help, they settled in the residential area near the mines. I was born sometime after that. I was too little to remember much, just a few scattered memories of life back then. But whenever I see the look on my brother's face when he talks about those days, I can tell. They must have been happy. Really, really happy. My brother said that before they passed, they were looking for a better way to suppress the miasma. never expecting that the outbreak 10 years ago would take them so suddenly.
Your parents... Did they perish in the miasma outbreak at the old mining site 10 years ago?
Yes. It was chaos back then. I was too young to remember clearly. My brother was badly hurt and unconscious. By the time we finally woke up at the rescue, they were already gone. After that, we just scraped by with whatever help we could get. Kind people like Banyue Shifu would check in on us every now and then. Not long after, he entrusted us to the care of Yunquei Summit.
At the time, I heard that Yunquei Summit was taking in orphans. Since I was leading a rootless life, entrusting the importance of the task of caring for 2 children to Yishu and Sifu was the safer choice.
Banyue Shifu, did you also know Xiaoguang's parents?
We had just a few brief encounters. Back then, I would sometimes help out a little in the mining area.
I wonder.
I'm grateful for your care, Banyue Shifu. Belle, do you remember asking me before whether my brother had been having nightmares?
I'm gonna make a wild guess here. Could it be that little flash we got with Dialyn of the I assume to be a crazed Banyue going around murking people? Was it possible that happened on the same day as they lost their parents, and he's inadvertently responsible for it? By whatever drove him crazy then? Miasma probably.
After our parents passed, and after we settled at Yunquei Summit, with Shifu and the others by our side,
Did not mean to do that.
those nightmares gradually subsided. After our parents passed, and before we went to Yunquei Summit, my brother would often have nightmares of our parents being killed by a monstrous figure in the miasma.
Oh, it's definitely Banyue.
Could it be that coming back to Wi-Fi has brought those nightmares back?
Such a tragic story. And the chaos that happened all those years ago, the truth is impossible to unravel. It makes sense that your brother is losing
Unless
sleep.
you're Krampus, I assume.
It isn't just the miasma that can lead to people's deaths.
Huh?
At those words, both Yishuang and Banyue fall silent. Emma, dwelling on the past is getting too heavy. It's getting late. Let's head back and discuss our next step.
Right, sorry. Talking about my parents always throws me off a little.
Still mowing their lawn.
What matters now is finding my brother. Let's move.
Xiaoguang there is gradually fade from view, but Banyue lingers. It isn't just a miasma that can lead people to people's deaths. Silly casual words, yet the cries of the past ring in his ears once more.
Please. Please. Our 2 children are still so young.
So he even has memories of that time. That's... Oh, man.
I wish I could see them grow up. And not leave them all alone.
Please. I'm begging you.
A hand reaches out from behind.
Shifu, aren't we going to follow them? You look like there's something on your mind.
It's nothing. Let's go.
Oh, man. Was it just the miasma that drove Banyue on that frenzy or whatever, or was it something else? He clearly has memories of it, and in some ways he was able to listen to them, but... just what the heck happened? Their existence transcends mortal measure, standing with the divine, or perhaps something. In ancient times, there were sages who could communicate with the divine. Observing the celestial changes, they knew miasma would converge. During the peak of celestial, they built the array, gathering and purifying the miasma to restore the world to... With the array complete, though the evil was subdued, yet to summon desire to awaken power, array core willing sacrifice as a key. Sincerely, Dev. Though we leave this method, if descends, consequences are unpredictable. After reading the encrypting tome, everyone puts together all the information so far. How convenient that it's always the critical words that are missing that.
Sections that are too damaged to read. We can confirm now that Sarah and Senior Ye were investigating the array described in the tome.
It's always the most important words
This
that are
array
blurred
is
out.
closely tied to the creator that Sarah seeks. Perhaps it's a crucial step for their so-called audience with the creator.
But the array's purpose is to suppress miasma. From what we've seen of the Exaltists, people who treat human lives like weeds, their creator doesn't exactly seem the merciful type.
Sarah sent the remnants out to search. The array might be near the old mining site. Xiaoguang, you lived there before. Do you remember anything about it?
I'm sorry. It's all my fault. If only I could remember more.
You're like a baby back then, so
Only
it's
I
so
had talked with my
natural.
brother more.
Don't be too hard on yourself. I've sensed something off in the depths of the hollow for years now. I've gone searching more than once, but always came back empty-handed. I'll make another trip. Just wait for my word.
Wait, going into Ames right now is
Xiaoguang?
just trying to find something.
Among the old mining site survivors, is there anyone you've stayed in touch with over the years?
So you think we should reach out to the people from back then about the array? Makes sense. I was too young to remember, but maybe someone else still does.
Maybe I've been deliberately avoiding ties to the past. After joining Yunkuei Summit and becoming the Qingming Sword's wielder, my contact with the outside world has become even more limited.
Yeah, I can imagine. Master, I've located the list of survivors from the old mining site. Most of them have settled in the Salem Bay area. Don't worry, some survivors from Miasma outbreak are now settled in Salem Bay. They might have some information about the array. Salem Bay. I'm pretty familiar with the area. It's crowded and full of all kinds of people. Asking for more than one could take forever. Why don't we split up so we can cover more ground? No time to waste. I'll go on ahead. Join me when you're all set. Sounds good to me. Using the addresses the fairy found, everyone sets off in different directions. Now we know that that other guy is like clearly working against us too. He's being awfully pushy. Things have changed so much. Back when my brother and I had just had to stay here, this place was just a haphazard mess of makeshift shelters. Now it feels like a proper settlement. The past fades like dust. It's been years since you faced the past. You must be feeling pretty conflicted right now. Yeah, Ningxing and the others got here before us, so they must have gone down already, right? Somehow, now that I'm here, I'm feeling kind of nervous. Hey, doesn't that miner up ahead look kind of familiar? The person we saved earlier. We can start by asking him. Hey, what can you tell us about mystical magical arrays? It's you guys, the one who saved me. So it's you. You feel any better? Much better, thanks to you and your friends. I was just thinking about how thank you all, and here you are. Don't worry about it, we're just simply doing what was right. We're just glad to see you safe and sound. But we're here today to ask about something, if you don't mind. Ask away, if I know anything about it, I'll tell you everything. No beating around the bush. Do you know anything about an array? Arrays? Divine deities? Why is it always? My old man mentioned it once. Once over the past few decades, outsiders would show up every now and then, and some who just moved into the staff family quarters and kept sneaking deeper into the mining area. They were always asking the old-timers at the Divines about the stuff from way back when. Seems like they are digging up for more info about some mystical arrays or whatever. Did they find anything? I just remember there was this guy who spoke real nice, and a woman who was always smiling. They even helped me treat my old man's illness. They were good people, and once they even said something about making progress on whatever they were doing. Definitely Sarah and Yi. And then everything went south, didn't it? Everything went south, didn't it? All those things they tried probably didn't work out. If it had worked, maybe the disaster wouldn't have happened. If there really was such a deity, people wouldn't have died and families wouldn't have been torn apart. Besides the array, do you perhaps remember any other details about around the time of the incident 10 years ago? Any details would help. Other details. There is something I remember recently. Last time I went to the Hollow, I just wanted to check it out my old place. I got stuck before I could make it there, but I did spot those really nice looking white flowers blooming all over. The white flowers, we saw that too. Yeah, folks have been saying that the white flowers are a good sign the Miasma proceeding. Come to think of it, I really remember seeing something similar in the mine shafts where my folks worked, back when we lived in the mining district 10 years ago. But the area around those white flowers was clean too. No trace of miasma in sight. Back then I thought it was fun to hide next to those white flowers whenever I got into trouble with my folks. It felt oddly comforting. That's pretty much all there is to it. After that, my asthma outbreak happened, and we couldn't even go home anymore. Not many survived. Some moved far away. Others relocated here, and, well, as time passed, we just lost touch. Can't think of it. It was quite a coincidence recently, besides you, well, you're my savior, so I might as well be honest. Someone else, asked me about that array stuff, too. It was this young man who even gave me a fat stack of hush money, telling me not to breathe a word of this to anyone else. Said something about how this info was tied to some dangerous stuff, and that they couldn't let more people get caught up in it. A young man. Could it be Senior Yi? What did he look like? Did he have brown hair and wear glasses? Was he just dressed in Yukoi Summon trading attire? No, he was nothing like that. He was tall, slim man in black clothes and black hair. There was this certain aura about him. He spoke politely and was quite generous too. If he hadn't saved me, I wouldn't have kept left sealed about him. Oh, so it wasn't. Don't feel down. We still gotta make good progress on last trip. Let's check on the other places and see what we can find. Must be Nishua, and some anxious voice comes from not far away. And is Nishua being held by someone? Let's go check it out. Is that Biao? Was he also responsible for making a mess with Biao stuff? What you doing? Phony fortune teller. I have important matters to attend to, so please stop pestering me. Hey there, don't leave, friend. I just said I see terrible darkness clouding your vision. There's some terrible malignancy locked between those brows of yours. If the Great Master's calculations are correct, you must have lost a close family member. This weighs heavily on your heart, and if left unresolved, great misfortune may befall you. Luckily, you met me for just 5,000 dennies. What the hell are you talking about? Get out of here. Fortune looks embarrassed, but quickly locks eyes with Xiaoguang and as finding a new target. Hey there, young lady. You have a most spiritual aura. Come, let me read your fortune. We can work out a good price. It's fate that we met. This is terrible. A terrible omen. The stars have fallen. The moon is broken. Your path is fraught with peril. Barely a glimmer of light to be seen in the dark. My lady, you may face a great calamity soon. To overcome this tribulation, you need to pay my fee. What nonsense. Acting needs quite some work. Or just guessing lucky. Mister, while I'm not great at divination myself, I have a master who's an expert. Khan is in the north, Lee's in the south. I'm sorry, but your compass is wrong. And the positions of the Dewey and June trigrams, they're not quite right either. We've got other matters to attend to, so please let's take our leave now. What a keep running the top nuts and experts these days. That guy the other day saw right through me too. Even little girls aren't so easy to fool anymore. Gigs getting harder and harder to pull off. Are his skills legit, or is he just really good at guessing? Ah. Young man, your face speaks of a noble fortune, but, I see great hints of worry between your brows. Let this great master read your fortune. I've laid out for you. Hey, don't mess with that. Don't mess with that. Keep your hands off. Hands off, I say. Victor at all cost. Shifu always said divination was my worst subject. Too restless and unfocused to get any accurate readings. But this time, I choose trust in my divination. If no word comes, when that wretched creature appears, I will give it my all. Why is everyone staring at Banyue Shifu? The atmosphere is getting weirder and weirder. Right now, I actually want to look around some more to see if there's anyone else who my brother and I used to know. Why don't you head back first? Don't worry, I'll be back soon. Xiaoguang's so focused on finding her brother that she hasn't even noticed the strange atmosphere. Gotta head back to Banyue first. Very well. Are the people here still recognize him from back then? Look, it really is a heap of scrap. Ashu must have been blind back then, bringing that thing back from the hell and treating it like a person. Ashu treated with such kindness, and look at how it repaid her. Just staying by and watching her die. No wonder they said it was a killing machine before that thing's got no heart. Yeah, I mean, it didn't even that forbidden fruit test or... Poor Ashu, saved such a thing and brought it back. Now she's gone, and only her brother. No one's heard from him in years. Banyue Shifu, I wonder if there's all this. Years ago, I committed an unforgivable sin. The evidence is irrefutable, beyond any dispute. Their resentment, their balanced hatred, It's the karma I deserve. I must bear it. One day I shall explain it all to you. You turn to Slavin Temple at Banyue. Banyue? Banyue Shifu, about what just happened. My apologies, my unannounced visit disturbed others. The blame is mine. Please, don't let it trouble you. If those words can ease even a bit of their pain, then it's a burden I should bear. I understand. I won't ask further. But if you ever want to talk about it, I'll always be there to listen. Thank you. Banyue gives you a grateful look with the whole staying silent. Soon the hours return, giving everyone gathers to share what they found.
So those white flowers we noticed last time also appeared before the miasma outbreak back then. Xiaoguang's intuition was right. If the white flowers are showing up again, it must be a sign of something. And the array that's been repeatedly mentioned, some of the survivors remember it, so it seems like it really does exist.
Whether Sarah is after the array for good deed for the day or not,
of course it's not
we
good.
need to visit the old residential area near the mining site.
Agreed.
Xiaoguang, are you gonna be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. If the leaves brought us there, then it's time I faced the past.
All right. Once everyone's prepared, we'll set out.
Should we head out now? No reason to hold back.
Don't frighten me like that!
I'll keep just them for now. Keep the story characters only. And he's a fire rupture. I got the fire, didn't know rupture type. Cute entrance.
Master, the route has been mapped. Destination, the old mining site residential area.
And just from our seeing how strong will hop in there, it's she's gonna be definitely crazy good. Certainly the Miyabi of this whole arc.
Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. The next line of the sword control mantra is reflecting the void, right? No, it should be enlightenment within. Oh! Where the mind dwells, the sword follows. Enlightenment within, awakening Jingming!
Is that supposed to be the activation phrase for the sword? We're supposed to not use it. If we can avoid it.
Oh, finally got it right. Looks like our Xiaoguang is a bit off her game today. Did you do something bad last night and ended up whispering the spell to your pillow in your sleep?
The next part should be stellar circulation? No, wait. It's
I'll definitely also struggle to remember all these different, like, sort of lines and phrases.
Xiaoguang, you don't look so well. Maybe we should take a break.
No need. I just got a little distracted. Maybe it's because I'm walking this familiar yet strange road again.
Yeah.
My mind just can't quite keep up.
Are you sure you're all right? We can take a short break. There's no need to hurry.
The secret's hidden
I
in
mean,
that
kinda,
place.
yeah,
Aren't
need
going
to.
anywhere.
Wanna make sure everybody...
If you're not feeling well today, we can go another day.
I'm okay, really. Stellar circulation. Qingming leads the way. See? I just got distracted earlier. Let's keep moving.
Don't want anything bad happening to her.
We're getting close.
Big place.
There appears to be a barricade ahead.
Need more explosive cart?
Blocked again? Now it's time to understand those customers in place that keep holding up the line.
I don't know how to play him. Oh, got it out. Whoa. That was cool. Alright, over here. An obstacle's blocking the bridge. So like last time, find a minecart nearby and use its disintegration technique.
Looks like we gotta clear these miasma tumors and find a minecart like last time.
More complex than last time.
There's a control panel over there.
Flip.
Now we can head back and try operating the minecart.
Flip. Gotta run it the first way. Move it.
I believe it still works after all these years.
It seems that the workers put a lot of heart into making these machines.
It's a very pretty case.
There's another one here.
Pull lever. Blow it up.
Xiaoguang, why so quiet?
This bridge. I'll take a closer look once the rubble is cleared.
Belle, the other side of the bridge is where the residential area used to be.
This bridge leads
Memories
to
coming
where
back.
Xiaoguang used to live.
This bridge. When we were kids, my brother loved bringing me to the middle of it to play. He said the view of the river was clearest from there. We'd always compete. Whether that was who could throw a stone farthest or make a bigger splash. He always let me win. Back then, the bridge felt so long. Like it went on forever. And it would never end. And on that day, 10 years ago, all I remember is it was dark and noisy. Screams and the sounds of things collapsing. And that suffocating feeling. Like I couldn't breathe or move at all. There was a figure. Tall and steady. Holding me and my brother. It felt safe and reassuring. But also cold.
I wonder who that could have
Figure
been.
ran swiftly across the bridge, carrying us. I remember the bridge rushing by beneath us, the wind in my ears, and the sound of his heavy footsteps.
That figure was the one who saved you and Senior Ye, right? Do you still remember who it was?
No, I don't. But that was when I realized, in moments of danger, being saved, even in a slightly cold embrace, can bring such deep comfort.
Is that so?
He really is here with us. Almost forgot about him.
Bridge with you, together, to the other side.
I'll take you to the other side.
Those floating boulders. I feel like I've seen them before. They must have some special use.
Oh, over there in the background.
Fall someday and put an end to everything that gets in our way.
Alright, buddy, let's see what's your ultimate. Woohoo! Okay, that's cool.
Causing a ruckus, like a fool making us.
More flowers.
There are even more of those white flowers. The further we go, the more there are.
Enough for us fight. Full attack to enter the vicious rat state.
Switch out one for complaints. If you spot an ethereal, shout for help. I'll back you up.
Oh. Okay. Just jump right to the ultimate from that. Cool.
Watch out, you rust bug. Turn around.
Annihilate.
The verdict is unforgivable.
There seems to be more white flowers here compared to everywhere else we've been through.
Those stone lion statues over there. They're completely different from how I remember them.
Oh?
This place used to be so lively.
Time truly is relentless. Just 10 years, and the statues over there have already eroded so much. The wind whistling through these empty windows almost sounds like weeping.
It feels so empty and desolate.
That's a hollow.
I want to take a look around on my own for a bit.
That's safe?
That's probably for the best.
Is it?
Everyone should take a look around. Banyue, I heard you used to come here to help out. Why are you so quiet now that you've returned, Banyue?
Banyue remains silent, seemingly deep in thought.
Ever since we've entered this area, Shifu has been unusually quiet. Perhaps he sensed something.
The surface of the stone lion statues is covered in cracks. As Banyue gazes at the base, a stream of past memories flickers deep in the core. Viscous substances detected. Risk assessment 0. Composition analysis. Fructose plant fiber. Metal fingers sink into the orange-red pulp. Frosting sticking to the mechanical joints. Tactile feedback. Contact with the soft object. Classification human gift.
Here, take these. They're homemade dried persimmons. Really sweet.
Oh, he's a robot. He can't eat.
Whoa, Mom! You can't see it, but he's not even sure if he can eat them.
Oh, thank you.
No.
See that? I told you he can understand us.
Thanks a lot, big guy. Because you helped clear the collapsed tunnel, the kids can all go home for dinner.
Here, this is for you.
Pale wildflower suddenly wedged into the joints of the mechanical arm. Strange warmth spreads along the arm plate, its heat that of a human palm.
I don't know where you come from, and this old lady can't even see what you look like. This suit of armor feels awfully cold to the touch, but I know there's a warm heart beneath it all.
Aww.
Are you able to tell us what we should call you?
Binaural core temperature fluctuations. Purge unit type 0 command. Suppress miasma at all costs. Overridden. Banyue's core motion module permanently activated. Mission name, Rebirth. Started out so nice, huh? But then something happened. I wonder how I did that, like, jump-in ultimate attack with Banyue here. I wasn't even charged up, but it just happened. The ethereals around here have been pretty much cleared out, I think. I'll take a walk by myself, see if I can find anything. We should split up to do some investigating, we'll find something. Indeed. Proceed with caution. Seems to be a strange presence over here. Nope, more memories. This Wade sense that you speak of. From your words, it sounds like not just some just anyone can pave it. That silhouette, Xiwen. Of course, only the devout one who completely surrenders body and soul, anchoring themselves solely to their supreme will, can sense their presence and invoke their descent. You're beating around the bush. Don't tell me you still don't trust me. I help you locate the array, so you should give me more concrete details. I've already said, when the creator descends, only I can determine whether they'll appear. This is the sacred honor, and also a boundary that cannot be crossed. You need only follow my footsteps. Even if someone were to tail us in here like rats, trying to watch us in greed, it would all be in vain. If you go any further, you won't be able to hide that side of yourself anymore. Better place who you really are, Yishuan. Just remember this. Everything comes with a price. What you cherish, what you protect, what you fear to lose. Perhaps they can all become the nourishment that feeds the new order. Illusion ends there. That was a vision of my brother and Sarah. This happened before. Something in me seems to trigger a reaction from the miasma, recreating these scenes from the past. But I'm not sure how it works or how accurate they are. If this is a recreation of the past, judging by where the visions appeared and what they said, the array is most likely somewhere beyond that door. The way my brother spoke, and the feeling of briefly touching the past, what we saw must have been a glimpse of something that really happened. And this things he said. I know my brother better than anyone. He only speaks that way when he's calmly planning something in his head. There's no concrete evidence yet, but I think we can at least rule out the worst case scenario. My brother must have had other motives, just like how we suspected. Will you trust me on this? I don't trust you, Zhao Guang, but I don't know about trusting him. I trust your judgment, Zhao Guang, and I trust you and Yi too. If we keep on the trail, I'm sure we'll figure out why he hasn't sent word back yet. Yeah, they went through that door. This door. Push the door, but it won't budge.
Huh. It seems to be locked.
How do you open it again? Back then, one of the neighborhood uncles set up a secret lock to keep the kids out. But later, some of the older kids overheard the password.
Xiaoguang, did you remember something?
I thought that after so many years, and with all the chaos back then, I wouldn't remember much. Yet the moment I got here...
Not to trounce all over your childhood memories and whatnot, but could Banyue not just, like, smash through this little gate?
Back and go upstairs, there should be a platform. Dad would sometimes sit there, and I'd run over, cling to his back, and ask him to tell me stories. He said, every star was once an extinguished miner's lamp, and that the lumite ore mined from the tunnels was made from stars dreaming and falling to the earth. I later realized he feared the miners who died in the miasma would be forgotten. Just like now. How I'm afraid of forgetting his voice.
We know now that my brother and Sarah went beyond this door, but I don't want to break it or anything around it unless absolutely necessary.
Why don't you check out the other places first? Let me think a bit. Maybe I'll remember.
When we regroup, if I can still can't remember how to open it, then we can start our ways to get through, okay? I respect our wish.
Alright, I'll check other places first. Stay safe, and don't push yourself too hard.
Let's go around and investigate. Who sat over down here? Dialyn.
Go on. Wait. The monster who stood by and let death through.
That doesn't sound good. I'll look at the merry-go-round first. Place once filled with children's laughter and joy, not covered by a thick layer of dust. Even after being abandoned for years, ravaged by disaster, you still clearly feel the dedication of the original designers. I ran into a small area carefully planned out, just to carve out a lively playground for the next generation amidst the harsh mine district life. Assembling resists being forgotten, announcing to the world that people once strived so hard to put down their roots and live here, infusing joy and hope into their ordinary days. I have one memory of going on a merry-go-round. I remember just being spun around it so fast I just completely flew off from it, and I completely slammed into another person. Those are good times. The best playground ride, right next to the swings. I never got to play on a seesaw though. or never quite understood the appeal of them.
Ugh, it's so quiet here. It's giving me the creeps. Dialyn, have you found anything?
Quiet. Huh. I suppose so. But in a place where people struggle just to get by, quiet can mean something else. Either too hungry to speak, or holding their breath to what's happening outside.
You having a moment here, Dialyn?
Swallowed by the hollow, even an abandoned place like this would still have some signs of life. The scurrying of mice inside the walls, the drip of leaking pipes, and the wind whistling through the broken window cracks.
Must be hearing a lot of voices here. Dialyn's calm expression shifts, placed by complex gaze, blending concentration with a strange sense of understanding. She hesitates for a moment, showing a hint of confusion.
Under what circumstances would... Thankful? Towards their killer? That's pretty heavy. Why ask something like that all of a sudden? Did you hear something again? Under what circumstances would a person feel thankful toward their killer?
Thankful, huh? Does that relate to her hearing her own voice before? Did Banyue kill, like, whatever past version of her there was before?
I asked first. Aren't you going to answer my question?
Thanking their killer. Maybe it's for a sense of release? Like when someone's trapped in despair and suffering. Or perhaps it marks the end of revenge, making the killer live on with that guilt. That's a punishment harsher than death. There's another possibility. Sometimes, only by dying yourself can the person you care about most keep on living.
Only by dying yourself can the one you care about most keep on living?
Swing comes to a stop, and Dialyn seems lost in thought. Dialyn? What's wrong? I just want to chat more. If you got any questions for me, now's your chance to ask. I guess if I can ask. You noticed, didn't you? In the hollow, I could indeed hear voices left behind by the dying. This is my power and a tool to achieve my goals as a Krampus judge, to uncover the truth. A judge, you say? Looks like Senior Zhao hadn't properly introduced us yet. Since the famous Faithin is now considered an ally of Krampus, I guess there's no harm telling you. Where the branches fall, judgment awaits. We are the core members of Krampus, with the talent and authority of auditing and judgment. It sounds pretty badass, I guess. But don't think it was a couple, some rigid uniform organization. We're way more interesting than that. In Krampus, as long as one etches their duty to their mission into the bones, every judge can wield their own unique gauge. The same mission can play out completely differently in the hands of different judges. The way it's interpreted, the standards of execution, the focus of evaluation, everything varies based on the gauge we hold in our hearts. Pretty cool, right? Way more fun than just following orders like a robot. And much more dangerous. Truth is only a gauge. In your opinion, which is more trustworthy? There was someone standing alive before you who can talk endlessly, or the final confessions of those teetering on death's edge, which is closer to the truth? Depends on the situation. But for me, everything in my past has proven that the promises of the living are cheap, while the curse of the dead are all too real. Perhaps it's only when we plummet completely into the nihility, when there's nothing left to grasp, that we truly shed all our masks, calculations, and the lies born from our survival instincts. In that moment, near death, what's revealed is often the most pliable truth that a person can no longer twist or sugarcoat for themselves. Those sounds, though faint, broken, and thick with the stench of bloody foam, like they're the clearest dewdrops on the spider's web, revealing carefully concealed patterns. Looking at it the other way, a cunning living person's every move, every word, is like a carefully woven web, making it impossible to see clearly. So, Proxy, sometimes it's worth paying attention to echoes from the past. He did basically just learn that from Yidhari too, listening to the past and whatnot. When time comes to repay those debts and deceits, will you stand by my side? After all, I really don't want to be your enemy. I feel there's more to this than you're letting on. Now's not time to reveal anything, but what I can tell you, Proxy, is that I'm not your enemy. before we piece together the full truth ourselves, there's nothing wrong with indulging in a moment of peace. Alright, it's Q&A over. Go check out some other places. Alright. Something would be better to be allies, but I'm sure we'll get them quarreling at some point, but just, something related to Banyue here. A corner with a strange vibe. Some of the building ruins or wall sections are unusually smooth. Unlike natural breaks, the scratches look more like they were carved by some kind of sharp wingtip. Are there any winged monsters around here? Another echo.
Do you hear the bones wailing? This shell has long been overloaded.
Oh boy.
You couldn't even feel the softness of flowers and grass. Why bother playing the fool who guards the spring? Why keep moving forward with a broken vessel? You still have an easier, happier choice. No more shackles of atonement. No more chains of duty. Exile into nothingness is the most complete repayment for those sins. It's you.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Banyue Shifu, what's wrong?
I think I just heard a strange, eerie voice.
There seems to be a repeated pattern here.
Is it that weird voice Dialyn mentioned before? If it's back again, is something off here?
There's definitely a lot that's off here.
I can sense extremely strong miasma behind these walls. That voice creeps in quietly and clouds the mind. It would be best to keep your guard up. I've also noticed something peculiar. The miasma is thick here, but when we approach the field of white flowers, it seems as if the corruption dissipates.
Now that you mention it, I have the same feeling. So the miasma thinning out like an ebbing tide isn't as natural as it looks. It's like the white flowers are guiding the miasma to collect in one direction.
Towards the array. Strange white flowers, weird voices. Something's definitely off in this hollow. Xiaoguang and I even saw visions near the door of Sierra and Senior Yi heading deeper inside. If our guess is right, the array they're looking for should be in that same direction. In that case, it's too dangerous to rush in blindly. Let's wait for everyone to finish your investigation, then regroup before deciding our next move. Can't talk no more. What are you looking at over here, Shi-Wen? Why is there still no response? If it comes to that point, then they'll have no choice but to. No illusions. Your seems to be seriously waiting for something?
Let's return to the central area up ahead and regroup with everyone.
Is he gonna have some sort of, like, last-minute change of heart or last-minute reveal that he actually is still, like, wanting to be side with us? I feel like his plan might come to a little too late type of deal. Ooh, hello. You're new. Cool.
Why are there sacrifices here? I've never seen one so big. Is this Sarah's doing?
This one bears a strange aura. It feels off. Mountainous.
Why does it feel like
Banyue doesn't dodge, he just tanks.
this feeling like I'm being watched? It's all too familiar.
Adorably clueless.
Ah, okay. So I guess it's related to hitting getting her sort of in charge attack off. Very cool. If that can be applied to other characters and not just Banyue here, that could be incredibly powerful.
The miasma here is so intense.
Such a vicious aura. That attack is dangerous, but don't rush in. Find a way to counter it.
Save your lessons for your obedient little student.
Save it.
I'm trying here. Here we go. Nice. Oh, that's cool.
Got one for complaints. Hello? This is the end for you. Today's work order, kick some butt.
Dialyn's very cool. I'm getting more and more tempted to draw her. If I can, in fact, have that little ultra jump in for other characters too. Which I don't see why they would do that. Everyone was hard safe for Swanglong.
Don't push yourself.
Hey. Ouch. Taking a lot of damage here. Ouch. After sacrifice is defeated.
The creators call.
The miasma's getting thicker.
Oh boy.
Be careful.
Oh boy.
Enough sneaking around. Show yourself.
Oh.
Hurry up and pack your stuff. What's there to be so sentimental about in this dump? It's all gonna be swallowed by the hollow anyway.
What's the rush? Didn't city management say they've hired some powerful medium? They said we just need to draw a lot and it'll all be fine.
Let's go. Time to draw lots. Fong, where's that little tag-along of yours?
Auntie Fong.
It's me. Why are you hiding here? You haven't eaten, have you? Everyone's gone ahead already. We should go too once you've eaten something.
Those people were just talking about drawing lots. What's that?
Nothing good.
Don't be scared. I'm right here for you. That drawing lots thing is just for show. Nothing's going to happen to you, Dialyn.
Evacuate? Nonsense. If we just choose one person, use them as a shell, and borrow their life, I can guarantee everyone's safety. Each person values their own life. That's precisely why we are drawing lots to decide. All right, fair and square.
Life being decided by lots, man.
The heavens have already made their choice. It is you, unlucky girl.
Don't be sad, Auntie Fong. I'm okay.
Damn.
I just wanted to live. Why?
This is the end. It's too late now. Too late! All I ever wanted was just to live an ordinary life.
My last wish.
Alive. You were already dead, and I'm going to die soon.
Yeah, don't know what that speech bubble said.
Who knows how many times they pulled that one? Now, we're all gonna die!
Evacuated. Why did I ever believe that crap about a shell and borrowing lives? Those scamming bastards!
Draw lots. Scamming. Oh, going to die. Auntie Fong! No, I have to figure out a way to get out of the hollow. I must warn her.
Over here! This way!
Follow these voices. I have to get out. I have to tell Auntie Fong.
Aw, Dialyn.
The medium and those people from the outside, they're lying.
How could this happen? Where's that witch? Where are the people from the city construction company? Help!
Didn't you say if that kid drew the lot, everything was gonna be fine?
Ooh.
It was your idea. What do you have to say about this?
Oh, man.
I thought I'd found someone to die in our stead. But who could have known?
Dialyn! Dialyn! Dialyn!
Damn, that's quite the past.
Dialyn! Dialyn!
Good claim.
I fell into their trap. I got careless. Dialyn, Banyue Shifu, are you alright?
After that sacrifice disappeared, you both just
I keep
froze in
I
place.
keep forgetting that you're
No
here.
matter how we tried to get your attention, you wouldn't respond. We were really worried.
Was that voice back again?
Yes,
What did it say?
just alluring whispers meant to worm into my mind, trying to tempt me into giving away my power.
Huh. Could it mean the creator's call? That the sacrifice mentioned was really from the actual creator? But why is the voice only targeting me and Banyue? You guys really haven't heard anything since we entered this area? A voice that sounds like your own whispering in your head?
A voice like
Imagine for Xiaoguang, the Shimings were probably protecting her. Proxy has their special eyes and powers. And this guy's already with the Exaltists. So that just leaves them.
Shifu herself. This is the first time I've seen it react like that.
That's even more interesting. Seems something else in this hollow has had its eye on us while we've been searching for the array in Yashuyan. Who knows why it's here, but whatever it is, chances are it's not some merciful deity. Anything that messes with our minds like that isn't here to save anyone.
There's an unknown presence lurking in this hollow. Even someone as strong as Banyue Shifu got caught by it.
I'm going to keep following my brother's
We
trail.
need to be reckless. With so much at stake, and for everyone's safety, we should report back to Yunquei Summit before proceeding further. Shifu and the elders know Limnian Hollow better than anyone. Someone may know what's behind all this.
Xiaoguang's got a point.
Fine.
Plus, the miasma is really thick behind the barrier, and that weird voice could come back any time. We'd better get out of here.
I agree. Having that voice keep crawling into my head, it's starting to get on my nerves.
Banyue Shifu? Well, what do you think?
Banyue takes on one last look at the Citadel gate and nods. Surprised that they let us leave like that. Kinda thought they would be stopping us.